everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Milestone Fundraiser. I am Paige Huff, the Executive Director of Alliance House, and I am joined with my colleague, Rudy Mendoza. The theme for Milestone this year is Community Coming Together for a Better Tomorrow. The reason why this theme was selected is because Alliance House is a deliberate community where our members are needed, wanted, and expected. We are a community where our members get to focus on their talents, their strengths, and their abilities. Oftentimes, adults living with mental illness have lost their community and support system. This becomes a critical barrier to a person's recovery and stabilization. Community recovery is necessary and is a lacking resource in mental health treatment. A person can go to therapy, and a person can be on medications. However, if they're lacking a support system and a community, the effectiveness of these treatments are compromised. This is why Alliance House is such an important ally and a collaborative partner in the approach to mental health treatment.
Alliance House follows the Clubhouse of rehabilitation. This is an evidence-based international model, and there are roughly 320 clubhouses around the world. Alliance House is a place for adults living with mental illness to have a place to go to utilize their talents, strengths, and abilities. Members, rather than clients, come to an Alliance House voluntarily and help run the nonprofit. We are deliberately understaffed so that members are needed, wanted, and expected. Members can leave their diagnosis at the door because we are non-clinical. Alliance House is a place for a member to be seen as a person and not as a diagnosis. Members are involved in every component of the nonprofit and its success. Members sign up and volunteer to complete tasks such as grant writing, fundraising, accounting, cooking, cleaning, menu planning, marketing, and advocacy. Members can engage in meaningful work and learn transferable skills that they can use in the larger community. Alliance House also assists our members with housing, education, and employment.
Thank you, Rudy. We are so excited to have you all participate in our Milestone virtual fundraiser. We decided to go virtual because we wanted to respect our current climate and ensure that we're keeping our community safe. Milestone is a fundraiser where we are challenged with a $35,000 grant from the George S. and Dolores Dory Eccles Foundation. Alliance House accepts any adult living with a mental illness regardless of insurance eligibility. About 60% of our members have Medicaid. About 40% are not eligible for insurance. We rely on grants and your donations to be able to ensure that 40% are able to access the Clubhouse. Members will never have to pay for their services at Clubhouse. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for your donation. We appreciate your partnership, and we hope that you enjoy the event.
Hello, I'm Anna Park. I'm a member of Alliance House. Before coming to Alliance House, I was in and out of hospitals and trying to kill myself on so many different times that I've actually lost count of the number of times. Alliance House kind of saved me. I have been here for 10 years, and in that 10 years, I have not tried to kill myself once. I have grown so much here. When I started here, I was very timid and quiet and shy, and now I am part of Clubhouse International on the faculty, and I help do the different tasks here at Alliance House. I love the business unit, and I've done a lot with the training base here at Alliance House as well, and that's helping clubhouses around the world come and become better clubhouses. It has been an amazing journey here, and I'm so grateful that I'm here.
Thank you, Anna, for sharing your story. We sure love you. We will now present our Community Employer Partner Award. Transitional employment is such a critical component of Clubhouse. Giving our members the opportunity to enter into the workforce has such a profound impact on recovery. Transitional employment is unique to Clubhouse. This is where we create a partnership with community employers, and they give us a position at their organization. Staff at Alliance House are then trained on how to complete that job. We then become the placement manager that train our members how to do that job. Our guarantee to the employer and the member is that if the member becomes symptomatic or hospitalized and cannot go to work, the staff will go in and cover the shift for that day to ensure that the member maintains their employment. Transitional employment is the first step back into employment, and the only requirement is a desire to work. Unfortunately, when the pandemic started, like many organizations, most of our transitional employment sites had to close their doors. One of our employment partners were able to keep the transitional employment going throughout the duration of the pandemic. This has allowed multiple members the opportunity to enter into employment. Not only has this employer maintained our transitional employment, they have also hired many of our members as permanent employees. Because of these reasons, we are giving our Community Employment Partner Award to the Easter Sales Goodwill located in Murray, Utah. Welcome, Phil, and thank you for all that you do for Alliance House.
Why, thank you very much. It's been a pleasure partnering with the Alliance House. We have had great results, working with members of the Alliance House. I think it's been great for management and staff alike to get to work with some of the members, and it's been instrumental in plugging some of the gaps that we've had in employment through these tough times. So we appreciate everything the Alliance House does for us, for the community, and we're just happy to be part of it. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, Phil. Our second award is our Community Partner Award. The recipient of this award is Paul Mitchell of the school because they have assisted us for about 1.5 years with providing our members with free haircuts. This is such a valuable partnership that our members really enjoy. Because of their generosity, we would like to highlight Paul Mitchell of the school as our 2021 Milestone Community Partner Award recipient. They are not able to join us for tonight's event, but we want to thank them for all of their support.
Hi, I'm Kim Palmer. I've been associated with Alliance House for a long time. When I first came here, I wasn't stable. I got asked to leave. While I was gone, we got me on the right amount of the right medication. I came back. The first director was the chair, the staff chair of the Alliance House Advocacy Committee. She asked me to be the member co-chair. That got me into advocating up at the state capitol. Alliance House has just helped me grow in so many ways. And I just feel like I stand on the shoulders of many, but the principal organization that's helped me the most in the last 20 plus years is definitely the Alliance House. Thank you.
Kent is such a legendary and knowledgeable member. One aspect of Clubhouse that is so special is that membership is lifelong. 2021 has been quite the year for Alliance House. While we all are continuing to navigate this difficult pandemic, our dedication to our mission has never wavered. We have become stronger as a community. The resilience demonstrated by staff and members has been remarkable for me to witness. I am honored to work with an amazing group of individuals, and I am forever grateful that I get to be part of this community. The genuine and authentic relationships that Alliance House facilitates is so inspiring. I would like to go over the successes of Alliance House for 2021. We have had 72 members enter into or maintain employment. We have assisted 35 members in obtaining and maintaining housing. We had 4 members graduate with their high school diploma, and we have 29 members working on advancing their education. We have reached out to our members 4,128 times to let them know that we care about them and that we think about them. We have also been able to have 2 vaccine clinics, as well as provided rides to our members to obtain access to the vaccine in the community. We have been able to keep our doors open, engage in after-hour activities, wellness activities, and celebrate every major holiday together safely. Alliance House is a training base where we train other clubhouses on the clubhouse model and culture. This is typically a 2-week in-person training at Alliance House where other colleagues are immersed into our culture. This year, we were able to design a virtual clubhouse training curriculum, and we were able to complete this 2-week training virtually for 17 clubhouses around the world. One of the most impressive aspects of Clubhouse is that it is cost-effective and positively impacts the community. 1 year of participation in Clubhouse services is the equivalent of a 2-week psychiatric hospital stay. Members participating in Clubhouse are 80% less likely to become hospitalized. Criminal justice involvement is dramatically reduced. Your donations make this happen. Once again, we thank you so much for participating in our fundraiser. Every dollar donated is matched by the George S. and Dolores Dory Eccles Foundation with their generous $35,000 matching grant. I would like to also thank our other sponsors, American Express, Merrick Bank, Comenity Capital Bank, Optum, Squatters, and Valley Behavioral Health and Intermountain Healthcare. Thank you so much for your support. I will now give the time over to my board president, Jordan Bardell.
Thank you, Paige. Thank you, everyone in attendance. Not only did Paige mention everything that Alliance House has done this year, but for many years. What we love most about Alliance House is not only the members, not only the staff, and not only the board of directors, but the impact we have in the community. Once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors that have been here today, including our matching grant sponsor, the George S. and Dolores Dory Eccles Foundation, American Express, Merrick Bank, Comenity Capital Bank, Optum, Squatters, Valley Behavioral Health, and Intermountain Healthcare. Without your support, we would only go so far. So thank you so much for that. I have 2 things to ask those of you that are watching this. 1, awareness. Alliance House wants to be known, needs to be known, and wants to continue to grow within our community. Reach out to your friends, your family, and your loved ones, and let them know what Alliance House can be and can do for them. 2nd, we ask for your support. Like Paige mentioned, for every dollar that is given right now, it is going to be matched by the Eccles Foundation. We want you to donate for the rest of the evening so that money can go towards our members so that we can continue to provide the support and the resources needed for their mental health. Thank you so much for everyone that put on today's event. We look forward to seeing you not only in the clubhouse, but around in the community.
Thank you. My name is April Jorgensen. I'm 39 years old, and I am here to help represent the Alliance House. My story is that I was diagnosed bipolar at age 26. I started having suicidal thoughts probably around the time that I was 10 years old. Started into self-harm when by the time I was 13. And so I have a long history of low self-esteem that developed eventually into severe mental illness. I did what I thought I was supposed to do in life. I got married, I had kids, and I found myself even deeper in my mental health issues. By the time I was 26 and I got diagnosed, I went on medications, and within 3 months, I had my first suicide attempt. So my story is that I didn't know whether or not I wanted to continue living life the way that it was. I found things to be overwhelming and extremely difficult, and I always felt like a victim and buried under a pile of emotions. Some of the things that really ended up healing me was that I have family and community that took me in. They not only embraced my disorder in a way that made me feel safe and comfortable, but I was given a place to live through my family, that I could start to begin to really heal and rebuild my life. And through that, it was one step at a time. I didn't pay rent at first, and I was very codependent, so I didn't even really have a source of income. But I managed to take some of my passions and turn them into a small-time business. And with that, I began to grow. And in working part-time, it gave me enough time to have issues, but also gave me time where I felt productive and useful. And eventually my parents asked me to pay rent, and eventually I started paying more rent. And step by step, with a foundation of safety and security and acceptance and love, I was able to build my sense of security and build my talents into, now I work as a CrossFit trainer. I have flourishing side businesses as an artist, and I run 2 HotWorks fitness studios where I'm the regional manager and I'm responsible for all of my employees. And I know that I personally would have never been able to get to this point in my life without having that stable foundation and that community. Now, through my experiences of being hospitalized and seeing the other types of people that were also mentally ill, I noticed that I had something that they didn't, and that was this safety and security of family who had my back and helped me create a safe space to grow and thrive. And so I am so proud of the Alliance House and the work that they are doing here, because essentially they're providing for the community of, my brothers and sisters who also do not feel well, to begin to learn tasks and take on responsibilities in an environment where they feel safe and grounded, and where they can take on small responsibilities one at a time according to each one's individual needs. Without these steps in place, we cannot heal mental health. And I'm so grateful that this community-based program exists, that we can really give back, and that we can start to look at people as individuals and see what their needs are, how we can assist them in getting grounded so that they can begin to grow and thrive as well. We're so grateful for you to be here in attendance, and we ask that you reach inside your hearts and to donate so that we can continue these programs and reach as many people as possible in our community and really level up the health, the mental health, and physical health of our entire community. Thank you so much.